Hello, thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for joining me. There is a lot to talk about, but the ongoing theme here seems to be Elon, 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 right? DOGE, DOGE, DOGE. So I guess we'll talk about that. I do have some things I want to show you. So before I get into it, like and subscribe and share. I'd appreciate it. That would help a lot. Just starting out my channel. So Elon. So it seems that him finding out all the information about the money and where it's going and how it's misspent and how our federal government was abusing the money, was abusing it. They didn't spend it in what the people wanted. They didn't spend it on us. They didn't spend it on our country. So that's an issue. All of these lawsuits, and I don't understand. I mean, it's just trying to, I guess, misdirect us to what's going on at hand. But we know, I mean, for some reason they think the American people are stupid. We're not. We know. We know what's going on. It was shady business, shady shenanigans. It was. But, now it's found, and Elon's trying to do something about it, and he's found plenty of money already and stopped those, the money that has, there's no accountability for where the money went, some of it, and then some of the monies that he does have records of is for nonsense. I don't agree with it. The way they abused our money, I think a lot of us should I think everybody should get reparations. We should get money back. We should get money back. We shouldn't even have to pay taxes anymore. As to all the money that they have spent, we shouldn't even have to pay any taxes. As a matter of fact, I want all my money. I want all my taxes that I paid to them. I want it back because obviously, and this hasn't just started, this has been an ongoing thing. It just went crazy, like crazy high with the Kamala Biden administration. I don't even understand them. Like, they just lost their damn minds. They fell down, bumped their head, and they just got up and they were not normal. We just know. I mean, when you try to talk to that Biden man, he didn't want to talk to you. When the press conferences, it wasn't even like it was a press conference. Like, if he didn't want to talk to you, he didn't talk to you. He dismissed you. Like you were a piece of nothing. Like you were just a piece of garbage. Kamala, her too. She didn't have to answer you. She ain't gonna answer you. She's like, but I don't have to answer you. Bye. Girl, bye. Boy, bye. That's how they were. They didn't have to talk to us at all. They didn't have to answer. And it was okay. Like, the Americans are like, oh, well, okay, I guess they don't have to talk to us. They're working for us. We elect those officials. They are by the people and for the people. Everybody seems to forget. Those fools work for us. That's it. They ain't the king and queen, end all be all. They are officials that we vote for. They're our representatives every day. Don't forget that. Everybody, do not forget that. What they did was down and dirty, and they abused our trust and our money. And I think we should get something. We shouldn't have to pay taxes, or we should get money back. Something around those lines, I think. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree. But I digress. But let's talk about all the shenanigans that are going on because of what Elon Musk is doing and his team. They're so mad, and just trying. There's left and right and back and forth, all these lawsuits and judges coming in and coming out, and the people that are crying the loudest, I'll guarantee you, from the money trail is going to be straight to their pockets. Adam Schiff, that Waters chick, what's her name? Mary Waters, I don't know, the Waters, and then who else? Schumer, him too. All of those people that are making a fuss, them. So, and I know the Senate and the Congress, a lot of them too, a lot of them. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what turns up here. But anyways, so Elon, they're just trying to distract us from what's really going on. And Elon is showing us receipts. There's even that site that he has. I believe it's the counter. Right? Let's see. I think I have it. Where is it? Here it is. It's on my phone, but it's live. You guys see it? It's there. You guys should go to it. And it shows you everything. The monies he finds, the receipt, everything. It's like it's right there. You want to see it? Right there. That's transparency, okay? That's something you would never have gone with Kamala and Biden. They were horrible, horrible people. Horrible. I mean, and I'm so glad. I was so happy when I was like, yes, Trump won. Because honestly, I don't think our country would have handled another 4 years of that catastrophe that we just had. Because it was going to be more of the same. More of the same. We know Biden wasn't the one running the country. I don't know who I don't know who the puppet master was back there. Everyone's saying Obama. Because Obama did kind of start the mess up. Maybe it was. Who knows? But that man, Biden, he wasn't all there. Wasn't all there. Something was wrong. But let's move on. So, yeah. So with, because I want to show you something with Elon. See if I can get this on. Okay. And let's see. Should be here. I have it ready and then I take so long to get to it. So let's do this. Shall we? Okay. Let's see.
Internet search trends for criminal defense.
So the funny thing here is that if it wasn't true, right, and nobody broke the law and everything was kosher, all these people wouldn't be complaining and nobody would be caring. Everyone would be like, yeah, I think he's doing a good job. I think he should get down into it and make sure everything was good. That money spent good, that, everything's been, everything's running correctly. That's perfect. But my goodness, when Elon went in and tried to find, that's when you knew that they all kinds of those federal agencies and all that, they were dirty. I mean, they have something to hide. And did you see on here, did you guys look on the internet? It erupted in the bleach bit, wipe the hard drive, offshore banking, searches in DC. Yeah. It's like they're trying to get the heck out of Dodge. Like they're, with the bleach bit, that's wiping the hard drive. Went up, people been searching that way. How do we do that? And then all of a sudden the offshore banking and then the Swiss bank accounts, the money's going out. I mean, you tell me, is that not fishy? Is that like not somebody that's guilty and being like, wait a minute, I need to cover my shit. I got to go. Just saying. It's like deep state in panic mode. I mean, hey, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. It's a fact. I mean, proof is in the pudding. Calm down. Elon, when he did this and started getting all this money and the figures and everything that wasn't matching and money that's missing and then money that was being dispersed in crazy things. And there's money that's missing. There's money that we know where it's in all the government. It's funneled back here. It's in our representatives' pockets. I mean, you look at the number, their worth when they come into office, and then look at their worth now or when they leave. They're like millionaires, if not billionaires. They're worth so much more, right? When they leave. Shady shenanigans. They're doing stuff and they're making money. They're getting paid. They're getting, they're getting it. They're getting it. They're getting paid on the side, kickbacks from other organizations. It's all bad. It's like we have the government, and then we have like a second tier government. It's weird, like second tier, like where they can break the law and spend our money and everything, and it's like hush hush, like you're a certain group, and like there's a knock and a password, and you're not in the club. That's how it is. There's like the up and up, and then there's like the down and dirty, and that's what we're talking about here. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is. The more and more it comes out, the scarier it is, because it just proves what we know. But let's listen to what this one has to say.
I didn't know that one. So RICO laws, that's interesting because that's what they tried to get Trump on, down in Georgia. And the real RICO conspiracy is within our government. And so now these are going viral on X, fueling speculation that Washington's political elites were in panic mode. The searches coincided with DOGE's efforts to neuter USAID's funding of NGOs that propped up a shadow government, as well as began cutting tens of thousands of workers from various federal agencies. Okay? So look at this. Here's the DC internet searches for criminal defense lawyer in RICO law. RICO law meaning is up 700%. RICO charge 300%. RICO statute 250%. What is RICO law?
RICO.
100%.
RICO.
These are all, that's nutso. I mean, it is 700%, 300%, 250, 100. Do you guys see how wild this is? How deep of a panic there is in DC when we're seeing this stuff? Good to see Southern Arizona on the stream. I see you. Now, more suspicious search trends have erupted among DC residents as DOGE efforts went into beast mode at the end of the week. Okay, so yeah, now we've got DOGE going after IRS, DOGE going in other departments. This continues to expand, and there was a judge. I don't know if you saw this dumb ruling, but he said, yeah, you have to delete all the information you found up to this point. Like,
delete, really delete.
Not only said that DOGE can't do what they're doing, but they have to, delete all the information they've already gotten because it's too damning. Don't worry.
That's what we want. We want to know.
DC searches soar for Swiss Bank.
I don't get it.
Bank, Wire Money, and IBAN. Okay, so we talked a little bit about that one. Okay, but if you missed that, that's going on as well. Search terms wipe and erase also moved higher in recent weeks. Okay. So these are going up. Then we have, the search term wipe hard drive across the DC metro has gone absolutely parabolic. Look at this, folks. I mean, this is nuts. There was no searching for wiping the hard drive, and now look at it. This is all, again, so you can see this January 12th.
Yeah, tell me there's not that they weren't doing shady shenanigans. Oh, they were.
Right at, and you can see how this
it's all bad.
Moving. So this is right around probably that January 20th time frame. So right before, during, and after the inauguration, that thing. And BleachBit too. Look at this. I mean, this is wild. You remember BleachBit and Hammers, Hillary Clinton? You guys all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was the...
Yeah, you guys remember that? Hillary did it. Yeah, she everything. With the hammers and everything.
It's wild to me still that we never got an indictment of Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, she never got in trouble. She never got in trouble for doing that. But she did. Did she get pardoned? She didn't get pardoned either. I think he could still go after her for that. I think somebody should. Somebody needs to get a hold of, her. Get a hold of Monty. But, I digress. Okay. So anyways, isn't that fishy? Don't you think it's fishy how all of a sudden trying to wipe the hard drives, the search went up, how to do the Swiss bank accounts, offshore bank accounts, houses going on the market but a little bit below value. It seems like they're trying to get out of Dodge, doesn't it? They're like, oh, we got to get out of here because they done something wrong. There's a bunch of shady shenanigans. We know there is. And that's why they're trying to do all these weird lawsuits, which is ridiculous and nonsensical. And on top of that, they keep on, for some weird reason, they keep on trying to put it in as racial. I don't understand how this ended up against the black people. I really don't. It's all misdirection is all it is. Misdirection. Don't fall into it, people. Stay focused. Focused. But yeah, so then over there, that federal bureaucracy, oh boy, it's going on in D.C. and they're trying to get out. They're trying to run, but I don't think they could run because they're gonna find out. They're gonna get that money trail. It's gonna go into their pockets. They're gonna get a subpoena, and they're gonna have to be held accountable for it. But we shall see, shall we? We will see. Yeah. So to me, that is a big thing. It was, we were taken advantage of. Like I said, our money was spent in a way it shouldn't have been. I want my money back. They should stop making us pay taxes because, like I said, it happened a long time. It's been happening. It's just that last administration just went crazy. They didn't care about us. They didn't care nothing about us. They treated us like poop on the bottom of a shoe. And that wasn't okay. But there's that. Well, that was like one of the main things that was going on. And I also, Mitch McConnell, that one is sad. I mean, I know he's old. He's an old man. He's not a good guy. He was never for us. He was always a rhino. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. He's always voted against for some weird reason. I don't even know. Why didn't he just be a Democrat? I don't know why he stayed to be a Republican and voted against everything. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm just an honest person. It's like, this is how I feel. This is what I'm going to do. No secrets. Right? I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm not going to vote for it. You're going to know. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not going to say I'm in a party that I'm not in that party. Who cares? You know? So what? But I don't know. It's just he voted against everybody. He voted against Tulsi. He voted against Patel. He voted against RFK Jr. I mean, why he voted against everybody? Pete. I mean, what good is he? He might as well just go away. I mean, the poor man, he can't stand up. He falls down all the time. He's all bruised up. I mean, and now he's really not talking. He has a representative talking for him. And I don't know. The man needs to stop. He needs to relax. He needs to go to I think he's from Kentucky, right? Go to his Kentucky home. Sit back in the chair, have some iced tea, enjoy his grandchildren. He's done. I stick a fork in it. It's done. But he needs to go. We need somebody new. And he's just not there anymore. He's just, his wife should get it for that. This is like elderly abuse. That poor man. I would never do that to my husband. If I knew he was just out of it like that, honey, you're done. Baby, you got to go. say you're all, and we're going. That's it, okay? But, like that man, he needs to go. He's just not here. No. But yeah, so, that's the thing that people have been talking about him too. He needs to go, and he's just fighting just against everything that the Republicans voted for, that the America, 77 million people voted for. It's like, this should be easy. Like, they should just simply vote it all in. All the Republicans should be one right now, just like the Democrats did when they were like Obama, I believe Biden, they just came right in. The Republicans need to get it together like that and stop fighting amongst. They just stop it and all vote one. Get them in, get them in, get them in. That's what we need to take from the Democrats. Stay together. When you're in the Senate and the Congress, stay together. Right? Well, if you all vote the same, there's no way anyone's going to stop us. Just put it. But I don't know. It seems like for some weird reason the Democrats have that down. We need to learn that from them. But it seems like they're going to get in anyways. If they were just trying to stop, I don't know why, the inevitable. They were just holding it up, which is a waste of time. But, now we're getting them in, and not that many left, so we're going to be done. And then I believe, Monday? Patel's going to be sworn in, so whoo! Buckle up, people, because it's going to be a bumpy, crazy ride. Because once he's in, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I'm sure he has stuff. He's like, okay, I'm going to do. He has people that has broken the law that he knows he's going after. And it's not a revenge thing, okay? Not revenge. He's going after people that broke the law. So if you didn't break the law, and I'm talking to those stupid officials, our Democrat, or the congressmen and whomever else, and Senate and all that. If you didn't break the law, FBI, all of them, don't worry, because he can't do nothing to you. But the louder you scream, and the bigger fuss you make, you are guilty of something. Yep. And that Schiff guy, Adam Schiff, he's guilty of plenty. And that's why he begged to get that little pardon thing, which I still think that they should look into, because I don't think the pardon, they're using it properly. I don't know, just saying. Because usually you're convicted, you do some time or whatever, or at least convicted, and then they pardon you. But how are you getting pardoned if you haven't been accused or you went to court for anything? That makes sense. I think that needs to be looked into. But yeah. So anyways, that's my little rant for today, or the news. I do want to address, one of my subscribers, I believe. I had a comment on my, Greg Frediani. Thank you for commenting. Everybody's welcome to comment. You can talk in my shows. Let's talk about it. So we can talk about it. As long as we're mature adults, we can discuss things and, agree to disagree. But he had commented on when I was happy that Patel was confirmed, and, they're my dream team, and I think things are going to be better. He put, your dream is going to turn into a nightmare for all of us, you included. And one of the others asked, well, hello, how so? And he put incompetent, was it Greg? Uh-huh. Greg, and then, who's KM8299? Incompetent administration and partisan attitude. Oh, yeah, so that's what he put. Incompetent administration and partisan attitude. So, I hear what you're saying. And, you're absolutely, your feelings are valid. Okay? You have the right to your opinion. And that's good. But with me, my answer to you, my response is, to me, I already lived a nightmare. To me, the last 4 years was a nightmare. And it's not just me, it was a lot of other people. Okay? Nothing was good. We're in a hot mess now. And that was because of the last administration. And it was 4 years of a nightmare. Hell, frankly. I want to go deeper. But, it wasn't just me. I'm sure you watched the TikToks and all them other things to where there were people crying. Out there having 2 to 3 jobs, 3 to 4, some of them, exhausted, didn't sleep, still couldn't survive. They couldn't make payments on their apartments. They couldn't eat. They couldn't make it's hard, right? How quickly the inflation and the cost of living was going up, and the wages are just staying down, and the wages weren't even keeping up. There's no way that's going to work. If you ever took economics and economics class, it's just not going to work. No way, shape, or form is it going to work. Okay? that there's a balance there. The cost of living and the wages can't be, the cost of living can't go like this real fast and then here we go, it's like real slow. You can't do it's not going to work. So yeah, there was a lot of people suffering, sir. And I don't know where you were. If you were like really comfortable, maybe you had I don't know, maybe you're a doctor or whatever, comfortable, had money put away, and it didn't affect you. But regular people, it like us, it does affect us. It really did. And it's hard. And when you have a government that doesn't care about you, and they're giving away our money to these illegals, letting all these illegal aliens come to our country from all countries, and then giving them our taxpayers' money and then taxing us more to pay for what they wanted, and then paying for their food, their housing, their clothes, their everything, while our people are suffering out here. It's not good. I mean, I hope you at least see that. Because the way they spent our money, the frivolous way, it was not correct. And those were shenanigans. And that's what Elon Musk is looking into, and he's proven it was. So, like I said, I don't know your status in life. Maybe you were well off. And it didn't touch you. That's okay. But that's you. But a majority of us, it hurt us, and it hit us hard. A lot of people lost homes. A lot of people lost a lot of things. Especially homes. And their jobs, and just as soon as Biden came in, he just did a lot of damage. And it didn't get any better. And that's what I'm saying. The 4 years for a majority of us was a nightmare, sir. So, thank you for your opinion. We can agree to disagree. But this has been going on for so long, the abuse of our money, and in the federal government and the USAID and all their shenanigans has been in there. Like that government I was telling you about, and then there's that second tier government, like the secret club, and you gotta know the password, and you gotta know this and that. That's the one I'm talking about. They have the USAID. And then the IRS. They're getting it too. So we're going to find out all the shenanigans that are going on. But what happening in D.C., showing you all the things going up with wiping the hard drives, the Swiss bank accounts, offshore accounts, selling their homes. That right there is guilt. But I don't know. Like I said, it's opinions, matter. But the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. And that's what we have been doing with the government. This new thing that they want to do now with DOGE, this is something new. Hey, maybe it won't work out the way we think it will, but at least we're trying something different. Because obviously the last 80 years haven't been doing good, and was proven that it's going to get worse because this last administration went crazy with our money. Okay, so now we're trying something different, and we're going to give it a try, and hopefully it's going to be good, and we're going to have, I don't know, have them be accountable for the money that they spend. Have them be accountable for everything. Transparency. Hopefully this will be put into law. That way, like the next one that goes into office, if it's the Democrats, they don't, I'm just going to undo it. And then again, the next one, the Republicans, I'm going to put this in. That's like 6-year-old fighting. This needs to be nipped in the bud. So they need to make it a law to where neither one of them, because I'm talking about both parties, that needs to stop. That it really does. So it needs to be something that's solid, a law. Leave it alone. Transparency to the people, because we're the boss. But that's just how I feel. And then if it's bad and it doesn't work out, hey, at least we tried something different. But thank you for your opinion. And this is mine, and we could discuss. Anybody that wants to put in the comments, I'll go ahead and read them, and I'll respond, and we can talk about it. Okay? And we could actually talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be all politics all the time. But if you guys have something you want to talk about or whatever, put it in there and we could talk about it. But thank you, Greg. And so that's it for now. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you on my next video.